Alright everyone, I am MalikaB and this is my Christopher John Rogers fashion story.
You see my pockets? Look! They're silk organza.
CJR slays the day. Like, look at this gown! So, I'm a fashion collector. I guess it's kind of been burgeoning under the scenes for a while. When the collection 8 was released, I saw this dress and the model was in it and she has this beautiful position that she stood in. She's standing like this. I'm just like, oh my god! Sister girl, I need to have that dress. One day, somehow, some way, it has to become part of my collection. Like, it just has to. You know, like nobody else is making a dress like this. Nobody else is, and I need it. So as time would have it, there were a couple of boutiques that ended up getting it, and I'm checking, you know how those girls, the girls who get it. When you want that fashion piece, you are going to check that website. You're going to subscribe for the coupons. You're going to subscribe for the text from that store, from the designer. You're going to make sure you get it. Is it in stock? I want all the notifications, okay? Spam me so that I know when the piece is coming back in stock. I got this email that said your piece is now 40% off. And I'm like, oh my god! You know, I'm like freaking out. Rush to the website. I text one of my friends who wanted his baby doll dress. Fortunately, you know, it's sold out. She wasn't able to get it, but I was like, look, this has been on my list for a while, but 40% off. I went for a little bit lower, and I wait a little bit. You know, over time, I see that the size 6, the size 4, and the size 2 are in stock. This is a 2. It's actually still, I have a couple of extra pieces underneath here, so it feels a little bit tighter, but it still has nice body room, body space. I'm keeping this for a while. I see that and I keep waiting. I wait a little bit and finally it hits 60% off. Then I was able to get that 10% coupon, and I'm going to give you guys my coupon code for shopping there. You're not still paid a lot for it, and make no mistake, it was a nice penny. And it was the last one or the second to last one. Like, oh my goodness, sometimes you know things are divinely for you. That's what I speak about. I talk about it often, so I resonate in that artistic capacity when I'm looking for something. You know, like I want to be dressed beautifully. I want to be dressed in the way that I want to be presented to. It doesn't mean that every single thing that I like is expensive, though a lot of stuff I do like is expensive. It doesn't mean that I have it all. I've been looking at these beautiful Valentino pieces, but I'm not getting a Valentino. It's like $26,000 for a coat. I'm okay on that. I'll admire it from afar, but this right here was attainable, affordable, fabulous, high-end luxury, and it's still, you know, just gorgeous. I cannot wait to step out into the world and wear this piece. I'm excited to put it on. I'm going to wear it with pride. I'm supporting a black designer, which is what is so important, is to support designers that are stepping up. Sometimes they don't have the biggest opportunities and the chances to grow this big, but when you do support people who have these big dreams and they don't give up on their dreams, they come out every year creating something. He was just nominated today for a CFDA award along with Gabriella Hearst and Laquan Smith and another designer that I don't quite remember the name of. I'm sorry, Peter Doe as well. And I think I'm just so proud of all of them, but I'm especially proud of Christopher John Rogers for just continuing to wow us with fashion. Once again, CJR slays the day. Like, that's going to be my little hashtag. CJR slays the day. CJR slays the day. Like, look at this gown! Don't you want to just take me out to a Bridgerton party? Like, I'm going somewhere. Darling, take me somewhere. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I can't even, there's no twerking in this. There's no, I mean, you can. But it's really just like Sasha Shantae. I need some heels so I can just be like, and that's all. That's all I'm going to do is just twirl. Can't twirl too much because I have my business products in here and they will fall off the shelves. But boom. Yeah, like you should do your little queen dance, you know what I mean? Like Bridgerton, 2-step. And then do a curtsy. Your queen commands it. I don't think I got that right. We used to practice curtsying when we were kids. I think I got it this time. You see that like peak of neon. Nobody is doing this, and you better not copy. No one's doing that. The vivacity, the color. The excitement is in every single piece. While you are here, be sure to like and to subscribe to the content because we're always going to be premiering beautiful fashion. We're going to be talking about the stories behind the fashion, the runway stories. We're going to be talking about the history of the pieces, the history of the garments, you know, and what it means to people who love fashion. I'm really gearing towards those that love fashion. I'm not really going to be like, how to style your... I'm not doing that. I want to know the people that already know that. And I welcome anyone to come on here, but I'm really speaking about that fashion love. You know, when your heart starts beating when you see that piece on the runway, you're like, oh my God, I know they didn't just design that. How did you do that? Where did you get the idea from? That is what I am bringing to my channel. I'm bringing some excitement for fashion because I really feel like the fashion industry is making a surge back. You know how the runway was in the 90s? Everybody's like walking. In the late 80s, you know, they had that bounce and step. You know what I'm saying? Now it's starting to come back. It's not quite the same. They're not walking like and making those ugly faces that they make models. Stop making models. They're so pretty. Stop making them not to look like that. Let's just go ahead and showcase energy. We are humans. We've survived COVID. Fashion is forever. It's always going to be timeless. Even the eclectic avant-garde pieces, the pieces that are like super trendy, they're going to return again. Think about Y2K aesthetic. It's here again 20 years later. You know, the hippie style, still here. You can really at this point choose whatever you want to wear. Like if I want to dress like a vintage woman from the 40s and the 30s and that's what I want to wear every day, which I don't, but if that's what I want to wear, there's a space for someone like that. You know, there's a space for someone who believes they want to dress like flower power, hippy dippy. It's no longer a fashion faux pas, and I don't really follow those trends. I don't follow those fashion rules that tell you, oh, you can't do that. No white after Labor Day. Oh, girl, please, goodbye. If I want to have a white mohair coat, camel coat, just whatever coat I want to have, all white head to toe. Probably won't do white shoes because I don't like white shoes on me. But if I want to, I will. And think nothing of it while I strut. Nothing of it. If you want to dictate what you wear, wearing it with joy and pride and gratitude is what's going to make people see the beauty of what you have on. And to appreciate it, even if it's not their style. Unless they're just a hater, because you know haters do exist. And everybody's like, I hate it. We don't even think about y'all. It's not even like, oh, goodbye to my hair. I don't care about if someone doesn't like the clothing style. Like, I'm so above that. You know, it is above me now. You know, viral video. I'm above that. I don't focus on it. Sometimes I might address it just because, like, hey, and I don't care if you don't like my outfit. I'm going to just get that disclaimer out of the way. I do not care if you don't like my fashion style. Make sure you understand. You disliking the way that I love to present myself will cause me no harm. I will be kind to you and I'm going to move on. That's it. That's it, darling. That's it. I can't even stop playing in this dress. I don't want to take it off. There's nothing in me that wants to take this dress off. Like, why would I take this dress off? I'm literally not taking it off. I should just plan a ball. What do you think? You want to come to my ball? Fancy gown ball? Like, you got to wear a fancy gown. Fancy. Okay, the fancy gown ball. Just come and be yourself. Bo, bo, bo. That's what I'm going to be like. Pow! Pow! Pow!